Okay, guys, this is like the extra credit video. This is for those of you who are diehards like me and want to make sure that this knowledge is like in your brain. You are in it to win it. You want to understand this because you want to make a change. So I'm going to give you the example of the can of soup. But first, I want you to know that you need to learn to read your own food labels. It kills me when I walk into a grocery store and I see a bag of licorice and it says low fat on that. Well, hello, it's low fat, but it's like laden with sugar. So please learn to read your labels. Don't let the labels tell you what is in the food, okay? You tell yourself what is in the food. So that is why I want you to understand the exact breakdown, and I'm giving you this extra example of the soup, just being able to understand how much fat is in it, how much carbs are in it, how much protein is in it. And then also always please look at the food label. If you see sugar as the top, 4 or 5 ingredients, they're labeled in the amount of ingredients in there. So when sugar is number 2, like that food needs to go right back on the shelf, okay? That is no good for you, okay? So pay attention to that too. Let's read the macros, let's read the labels, and now let's read the ingredients, and now let's go into that can of soup for the exact example. So I have this can of soup. A lot of times you'll see things on shelves and you wonder, is that a protein? Is that a fat? Is it a carb? I'm confused. I see the grams and all of it, and I see that it's low calorie, but I don't know what it would be considered. So this can of soup has 110 calories. We're gonna figure out what this is by those 110 calories. So first we're gonna start with, let's do fat because it's listed at the top. There's 2.5 grams of fat. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this handy dandy chart, and for every gram of fat is 9 calories. So you're gonna times 9 by 2.5 because there's 2.5 grams of fat. So that's gonna give you your number. That's 22 calories. So of the 110 calories in this soup, 22 calories of those are from fat. The next one is carbohydrates. There's 14 carbohydrates in here. So you're gonna take your handy dandy chart. You're gonna take the 14 grams, because we have 14 grams of carbs, times 4, okay? That's gonna give you the total number of carbohydrates that are in here. And in this one, for 14 times 4, it's 56 calories of carbs. So if the soup is 110 calories and 56% of them are from, or 56 calories of them are from carbs, this is basically a carb. It's 50% carb. So that's something that's good for you to know. The last one is protein. There's 7 grams of protein in this soup. So what I'm gonna do again is I'm gonna take 7 grams, because we have 7 grams, times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. So there's 28 calories in here are from protein. So that is how they get that calorie number, that 110. They add up those 3 subcategories and it equals up to 110. And then you can know what's the breakdown of this food. Whatever you're holding, you'll know, okay, this is 50% carbs because 50% of the calories, if there's only 100 calories and 50 of them are from carbs, you know what it is. So that's a good way for you to know how to read labels. Now I'm sure you're wondering, okay, so what do I eat? How much do I eat? How do I do this? And that is why I've broken this down into 3 short videos, because I want you guys to know how to do this. And so my next tutorial is going to be on exactly determining your macros, determining how much fat you should eat, how many carbs you should eat, and how much protein you should eat. And then we're also going to go into what if they're not working for you, how to track them, all of those things.